The benefit is obvious to the extent that we're talking about not just CARICOM as a grouping, but Latin America included. There are a number of benefits that can be derived, both at the bilateral level, because it now gives us the opportunity to strengthen and deepen our relationship with individual member states of Latin America. But it also gives us an opportunity to be able to function at a multilateral level, where a lot of things that can be done could redound to the benefit of Antigua and Barbuda. You take, for instance, the whole question of trade. We can trade with Latin American and Caribbean countries. The whole issue of services, whatever. We can also expand our reach in terms of tourism. Latin America represents a major potential tourist destination, and also Latin American tourists visiting the Caribbean. Now, if we develop this partnership and this working together, we can see things flowing. There are lots of areas, even from a point of view of investment, even from a point of view of sharing whatever resources we have for the benefit of one another. It's a win-win situation here. Of course, I'm not suggesting to you that there will not be challenges. I'm not suggesting to you that things will not happen overnight. It's going to call for some real serious work over time. But I'm satisfied that we are totally and completely committed to making this experiment. And that is what is important. Everybody is on one in our view as leaders. This is what this hemisphere needs. We have to come together among ourselves as developing countries, as people with a common history, basically cultural expressions that are similar in shape and to use these things together for our mutual benefit. And this is what is happening.
PetroCaribe, you also attended a high-level meeting here. Can you give us an update on what took place in that meeting?
Yes, well, of course, we are part of the PetroCaribe arrangement, something that was developed specifically by Hugo Chavez and Venezuela, and Antigua and Barbuda, as a number of other Caribbean member states, would have benefited significantly from PetroCaribe. What we sought to do at this meeting here is to review the current situation and to look at some other ways of improving the relationship or the mechanisms that we have in place as far as PetroCaribe is concerned. I think that later on today, Hugo Chavez will be making a presentation to members of PetroCaribe, looking specifically at some financial implications going forward and some ideas that he has in terms of how we could get out of some difficulties that some member states have currently in meeting their obligations under the PetroCaribe arrangement. But the whole idea is to strengthen the arrangement and to enhance it where possible, to make it even more beneficial to the members. So yes, we have benefited quite a bit. As you know, we have our PDV cab arrangement, and they have developed a lot of social programs that have benefited the most vulnerable in society in Antigua and Barbuda. The utility subsidy, the food subsidy, a number of other things that we've been able to use the mechanism of PetroCaribe. We've also been able to benefit. Just several days ago, before I came here, we commissioned a reverse osmosis plant that we were able to put down via the PetroCaribe arrangement. with Venezuela. That will go a long way in solving our water problem. The plan is to establish at least 3 others, 2 more in Antigua and 1 in Barbuda. So these are some of the concrete ways in which we would have benefited from our involvement with Petrocaribe. And this will be strengthened as we go along. We have ensured that so far we have been able to meet our obligations under the arrangements. We've put certain mechanisms in place to ensure that, so that as far as Antigua and Barbuda is concerned, we are up to date and we are current with our payments on the scheme.
Anything else you want to add? Anything else you want to add?
Well, I would just wish to say that our presence here, Antigua and Barbuda, to me is very historic. The fact that we are very much part of this whole exercise of bringing Latin America and the Caribbean together. I feel personally very pleased that I'm associated with this. It is something that I always felt myself that we needed to do in this region, and it is now happening, and I can sense that there is a genuine and burning desire on the part of the leaders and others involved in one, bringing it to fruition and making sure that it works.